So, I don't know why. I feel like this might be a little cursed, having a Final Fantasy IV picture for the background of Disgaea RPG, but you know what? I love it. I'm rocking it. This was the wallpaper you get for getting the game, for purchasing the DLC for the game on Final Fantasy IV. Or purchasing it early, something like that, I believe. It's pretty nice. I probably mentioned it before. I love Amano's artwork. So, what's going on today? We sincerely thank your support. Disgaea RPG. Fist and Monday. Fist will raise up. So Adele's a little bit higher up, okay. 4-star Kelia, Adele, and Descon. When one of the 4-star Kelia and Desco characters are both guaranteed, you will get one. Okay. Yeah, can we fight her now? I'm probably not in shape to fight her, but, you know.
Times are changing, people say, I don't buy it.
But yeah, we got a couple of stuff here, to stream today. Possibly going 3 hours. It just depends on how long the Friday Night Funkin' mods take. I won't lie. I kind of went and just randomly picked some Friday Night Funkin' mods that was new. And then I'm also thinking about playing D-Side. D-Side had an update since I last played it, so I might. If I have enough time, I'm probably gonna check that out as well.
よろしくね。
The game seems to be streaming a little bit better. Also, off stream, I did do one pull to try to get Captain Gordon. It was a no-go. I'm gonna save the rest of mine for Asagi though, which is gonna be next Friday, or at least I don't know if she'll come out before next Friday, but next Friday when I stream Disgaea RPG, that's when I'm gonna be pulling for. Netherworld Special. Observe the mysterious phenomena at the end of the land. Go find the missing sages. I trying to think. She was not okay, so in Disgaea 4, there was DLC you could get where you can play as Timer Falvatoris, and that's how you unlocked him. She was not playable. However, I never played the Vita version of 4. I keep thinking I have a copy of the Vita version of 4, but I don't. I only have the Vita copy of Disgaea 3. Thankfully, that version of 4 has been ported to PS4. I want to get the PS4 version, but it's also on PC. It's on sale right now on PC. Still, if I'm not mistaken. At the time of me streaming this. But I'd rather have the PS4 version of it. That's something I need to get on into. I'm hoping someday NIS will re-release the Vita version of Disgaea 3. That's literally the only one we're missing with a somewhat definitive version. Because Disgaea 1 definitive version is debatable, but everything else, we have definitive versions of. We have, you know, a definitive version of 2, 4, 5, 6. Okay. We don't have one for D2. I mean, what we have for D2 is fine, but we don't have, like, a complete version of D2. Yeah, she just works just like the same way. Interesting. But again, I am so under level for this. Wah, wah. Oh, that's not as strong as it usually is, I don't think. Maybe. Fist. So that's why they're doing the fist thing. And Master, okay. All stats except speed 100%. Oh, everybody's just like nearly level 1. I forgot about that. So yeah, that's gonna be a no-go for right now. I mean to go to that one. See if there's any characters I forgot. We did just get this up to this. Another ball dragon. Or griffin, excuse me. Obviously that's a griffin. Excuse me. Whatever. The joke is there somewhere. It's somewhere in that jarble mess I just said. Oh, we got another zombie thing. What I got these. Classic. By that I don't know what I mean. Got a couple of these. So I know we're gonna be getting Zed. Like everybody's gonna get Zed, from what I understand. Probably a little bit later in the month. So that's gonna be pretty rad. Hey, we're gonna max this one out. Nice. Now, anytime I get any new ready ghost, I can use that for material. Fusion stuff, whatever. Yeah, so all these I have maxed out already, which is pretty nice. This guy's material, okay. Is the 200% bonus going, or 100% bonus going on right now? It is not no more, okay. Shark. What do I want to do? Do I want to grind levels, or do I want to continue with the story? Let's go through the story. That's what I'm feeling at the moment. And I can grind EXP later. Or I might actually do a grind for some material. Material. Wait, what? Valvatores. That's a nice accent you got there, Valvatores, I gotta say. A pretty bomb. But if you throw them all at once, it's like a nuke. I might get a couple levels here and there for main story here. That axe makes me think they're holding two weapons for whatever reason, especially in Carl's case. But it is just one weapon. It just looks a little weird that it's not animated like it normally is. Let's do more of the storyline. I'm trying to get us some more shop ranks. Customer ranks. Rank ranks. Juan needs to be reincarnated. I don't know if I have enough material. We might be doing that sooner than later then. I'm getting to the point where they're high enough level that I'm starting to run out of stuff. Yep. Okay, so we're gonna go try to grab those if we can. Oh, Rosalind's only a level can always switch her out for right now. I usually don't use my skip tickets on these. And by usually, I mean I never do. I strictly only use my skip tickets on the EXP. Just as spellcasters, you know, me and Laharo here. Just in the meanwhile, while I'm gonna auto, I can open up some stuff here. Hey, somebody already got her. Wow, okay, cool. Man, I love having 2 monitors, but there's been some points where it's like, man, I wouldn't mind having a 3rd monitor, but I think that's a little excessive for me. As nice as that would actually be, and I would actually have an L-shaped desk. So I have plenty of room for it, but 1, that costs money. 2, I don't know. I'm just unsure about that at the moment. Like I mentioned, it's like I would like to have a 3rd monitor, but I'm like, do I really need a 3rd monitor? 2 monitors, I was able to come to the conclusion that, yeah, having 2 monitors would greatly benefit me. But 3 monitors at this point, it's like, yeah, that's like an extra kind of thing. Which, not to say that the 2nd monitor was an extra, but I don't know. It just makes things so much easier having a 2nd monitor. See, this is where I'm gonna get addicted, and I'm gonna have like 5 monitors at one point. Alright. Like they're gonna be hanging on the wall and everything. It's gonna be nuts. If I ever get more monitors, I'm just gonna stick with 3 max. Like 2 is perfectly fine right now. Like 2 does everything I need. 3 is just being, I guess being greedy at that point. I think I'm making sense. I hope I'm making sense. I don't think I'm making sense. Sometimes you gotta not make sense to make sense. Because when you don't make sense now, you'll make sense 100 years in the future, and people are gonna look back like, man, that guy was right. Those people are idiots for not listening to him. Etc., etc. You're gonna hear some typing in the background. I'm just going through my random video games picklist. I've been sprucing it up, fixing it up a little bit. Like, I basically redid the whole list, and I'm just, like, making it a little bit better on my end. And so I'm adding, you know, I'm just kind of, like, adding games back to it and whatnot. What I decided to do for that list is that, the more I thought about it, the more I'm like, yeah, having, like, multiple Metal Gears on this list, and then saying, like, if one gets picked, that means I can play Metal Gear Solid 3 off the bat, for example. And I'm like, you know what? I'll just leave the Metal Gear game that I would play that if Metal Gear got picked on the list. So, Metal Gear Solid 3. And, just do it like that. Well, yeah, there's gonna be, like, a few exceptions here and there. Like, for example, well, I'm trying to figure an example like that. Like, I have two different Yu-Gi-Oh! Games on here. Duelist of Roses and Frostbound Kingdom. Duelist of Roses... I think Duelist of Roses came before Frostbound Kingdom. But, you know, that's like two different games right there. Final Fantasy's another example. Like, Final Fantasies, you know, they're sequels to one another, but they're, like, so different and so unique. But, you know, then... Shrek 2, I guess Shrek 2 here. I don't think there was even... there was probably some Shrek 1 video games. No, I can't think of anything off the top of my head. Fighting games. Fighting games is a good example. Like, yeah, I have fighting game sequels and whatnot. Like, for example, I got Samurai Shodown 5 Special and Samurai Shodown 6 on here. Yeah, they're sequels to one another, but it's a fighting game, and for that, I'm alright with that, because, you know, that's more like me playing a game or something. Like, the only example I can really think of right off the top of my head is, like, Super Mario Bros. Like, if I had Yoshi's Island, I would put Yoshi's Island and Super Mario Bros. On here. Like, that would be an exception of that kind of thing. And I still have multiple copies of a game if I have it for a different system. Like, right off the bat, I have Fatal Fury 2. I have the Super Nintendo one and PS2 one. But you can say that those are, like, completely different games because of the way they're formatted and whatnot. But then I have, like, Watch Dogs is a good example. I have Watch Dogs for Wii U and Watch Dogs for PS4, excuse me. And, both of them are on the list, but whatever version gets picked is the first that will get played, no matter what. Like, I can't change my mind. It's like, oh, the Wii U got one, so I can play the PS4 for its trophies. No, in that case, it's like, oh, there might be actually, like, differences. Like, the game might run a little worse on one console compared to the other one. I don't know if I got enough, actually. I did, cool. How fast before is this? You got a reward, though. Very nice. We like rewards. We like getting beat up for rewards in the Disgaea series. Oh, he already has her as well. Nice. Already level 2,000. Good going, dude. Good stuff. Good stuff. I feel like they really need an indicator here to say, hey, you got friends you need to give sardines to, because that is something I do legitimately keep forgetting to do. Like, it lets you know when somebody sent you a request to be your friend. But it doesn't say, hey, you know, a friendly reminder. Want to send some sardines to somebody?
Times are changing. People say
Right down. 450.
in the corner of my heart is
I was about to say, let's go try fighting her, but I'm like, no, I need to get max level it. At the very least, get my level up maxed up. And getting a little bit better equipment wouldn't hurt either. Dragons right there. I'll be interested.
なんだ なんだなんだなんだいいだろ
Yeah,
None.
Space Odyssey on the PlayStation Classic.
なんだ
Yes, I'm adding a majority of the PlayStation Classic games.
なんだなん
And
だ
if they get picked, there's a good chance that I might actually try to do a full playthrough of whatever games gets picked on that.
なんだ
But also, it's like, I wouldn't mind just showcasing. I will say this though, if Final Fantasy VII gets picked on the PlayStation Classic, I intend to do a full playthrough of that. Just because. Oh wow, I lost. Alright, I think we're gonna go ahead and just go level up then. Or, actually... What if I do an item world run? Rank 16. That might be alright. Oh yeah, that's been my item world theme. But we're gonna use the main party right now. I've been playing. I don't know if I mentioned this before, but I've been playing in the back of my mind and getting my Valkyrie, trying to get make a really strong Valkyrie, just because I really like the class so much. I think this item world theme has reminiscence of Disgaea 2 Cyber. Like, I hear it. And I do like this item world theme too, but not as much as Cyber Dance. But I definitely hear traces of Cyber Dance in this song.
なんだ これが無念
Let's see what the level gain is for one here. I think I'm better off just trying to level him up. That is not the Dark Assembly. Oh, don't be so negative. It's gonna suck when I run out of these things. That should be okay.
賛成反対
Let's do it! Let's go get buff! I don't know why I'm yelling. who I use because I'm gonna use skip tickets. I like to do it one at a time rather than using multiple ones just in case I hit a level and oh god, I just realized that I'm gonna need more material in order to reincarnate. Well, the plan is right now to max out as much as possible for that fight. Yeah, that's good about it. Sardine for everybody! That's my Alvatore's voice. I've been practicing it for 2 seconds now. We are certain most definitely gonna unlock that. Don't know why I closed there, but you know what? Here we are. There it is. Okay, Valtorus is up there. But again, we just don't have the material for reincarnating right this moment. But that's okay. Because now what we're going to do, we're going to switch him out. So that way we're not wasting that slot. Oh shoot, I have 2 Maos. Okay, I gotta get that taken care of. Mal, whenever I get, like, do a random one, my free pool for the day, and I get a 4-star unit, it always seems like it's Mal for some reason. It's either a unit I didn't have, or it's Mal. It's one of the two. That was the wrong slot. We want... Who did I take out by accident? Don't know. Get her leveled up. Yeah, this is what I usually do. If I don't have enough material to reincarnate somebody right away, I'll just bring up somebody that that I like or enjoy to some degree to level them up a bit. Okay. So from here, what I do is I just stop using my skip tickets and just go through it normally. It's more time consuming, yes, but I'd rather save those skip tickets for like the one that I can use, the highest tier I can use it on.
何するんですか？何するんですか？何するんですか？何するんですか？無礼者、無礼者。何するんですか？何するんですか？痛い。
Look at that, two,
何するんですか何するんですか何するんですか何するんですか無礼者無礼者何するんですか何するんですか何するんですか無礼者無礼者無礼者無礼者何するんですか何するんですか
and they have no hands.
何す
Look
るん
at
で
that
すか
fence. I think a fish can
何
punch
するんですか
with a fin.
何するんですか
There's actually, that actually reminds me, there is a shrimp. I forgot the actual name of the shrimp, but it actually has like a really powerful punch that it can knock out fish in punches. And it like hurts if you get punched by that thing yourself. I don't know if anybody got their bones broken from it, but it cannot feel great at all. Like, you're gonna get a bruise from that thing for sure. What's this stuff going on auto in the background? Let's see what else I can add to this list.
無礼者痛い
Yeah, here's another example. So I got Pac-Man on here, but I'm also gonna put Pac-Man 2. Because, yeah, Pac-Man 2 The New Adventures is a sequel, but it's so different. And Pac-Man, like, everyone cheats the original Pac-Man. I would think. I don't know, I could be wrong. Maybe the kids of this generation just don't know who Pac-Man is. Yeah, I think about Smash Brothers, and I'm like, nah, they probably know. At the very least, they know Smash Brothers, probably.
何するんですか
More than likely.
何するんですか
I played that game for a while. I enjoyed my time with it
無
when
礼
it
者
was
無礼者何するんですか
first. I think it's randomly playing. I'm fine playing that.
何するんですか 何
Yeah,
す
I
る
do
ん
have
で
the
す
PSN
か
but I got the PC version right now. I haven't gone through all my PSN games yet. Like, I only have one PSN game on this list. I need to go through all the PSN games I have. Because, unfortunately, like my old PS3, the PS3 that I bought, this drive went out. So I had to try to fix this one so I can play disc games on my PS3 again. Very frustrating. Very expensive. Well, hopefully it's not expensive. Yeah, I think it might just need some cleaning up, because when I first got it, it was working just fine. And to be fair, it's been a good couple... God, I guess it has been a couple months since I last tried the disc in it.
何するんですか
In fact, I'm
何
probably
する
actually
んですか
gonna
何するんですか何するんですか
hook it up and see if I can clean it up. I'm a...
何する
Don't
ん
think
で
I
す
have
か
this... No, I think it's
何するんですか
Screw it.
何するんですか
We're sisters.
無礼者
We even shop at the same store. We got the same staff and everything.
何するんですか何するんですか何するんですか無礼者何するんですか無礼者何するんですか
Ridge
何するん
Racer.
ですか
Pay for it.
何するんですか
I've only ever played the first Ridge Racer game. I don't think I still have... No, I don't have my original, my original copy of Speed Racer. Ridge Racer. Oh my god, I can't concentrate. I can't get sentences out correctly. But, no, I don't, unfortunately, I don't own my original copy of Ridge Racer anymore. I wouldn't mind getting another copy of Ridge Racer again. I want to say I didn't have... No, growing up, I didn't really have any of the long box PS1 games. So when I got Ridge Racer, it was the jewel case at that point, if I'm not mistaken. Since then, though, I do have one... I only have one long box game in my collection. It's Jumping Flash. I actually do have a long box PS1 game, and it is pretty cool. Because with PS1, I did not get a PS1 when it first launched. I can't really say. It was before 8 was released. I know that. It was after Final Fantasy 7 came out, because I got for my birthday, I got Final Fantasy 7, Crash Bandicoot, and PS4. Unfortunately, I don't own that Crash Bandicoot. I don't know what happened to that copy of Crash Bandicoot. I legitimately have no idea what ever happened to that copy of Crash Bandicoot. Unfortunately, that copy of Final Fantasy 7 I did get for my birthday just don't work. Not the greatest thing here on this game, admittedly. I wouldn't mind actually buying. I'm just surprised. The price of Final Fantasy 7 has gone down quite a bit. And I would not mind getting a greatest hits version. I really don't. I've never been that kind of person that dislikes greatest hits versions of games. If anything, I actually kind of keep my eyes out for greatest hits versions because sometimes those greatest hits versions are like might actually have an update to the game. Like a good example is just the Dead Rising. At least from what I understand, Dead Rising on the original 360. The Xbox does the Platinum Hits. The Platinum Hits version of Dead Rising on 360 increases the font size of that game. I love Dead Rising, but the font on that game was really small. It was insane. Unless you played it on a 70-inch TV, which I actually did back in the day. I did manage to play Dead Rising on a 70-inch TV. 70-inch TV. However, it was not a flat screen or HD TV. It was the gigantic CRT. Like, my folks actually owned that. They threw that away. I don't think it ever broke. I think they just straight up just threw it away because, you know, HD TVs were the thing. And, I mean, I understand because that thing is so bulky, but at the same time, it's a CRT, and I am on the hunt for a CRT. I do want to get one, a small one, preferably. I mean, not small, but I want a decent sized one. Like, I'm thinking maybe like 26-inch, maybe. And from what I understand, like, Facebook Marketplace is actually the best way. Okay, I just swap around. It's like the best way to go with that. I just gotta go local and say, hey, who wants to sell me their CRT? Unfortunately, it's never fail without fail. When I go to the recycler, I actually smack dab in between two recycling centers. So either way, it's like the same amount of distance going each one. Whichever one I go to, without fail, there's always CRT sitting in the TV dumpster, and it's like, man. There's gonna be a point where CRTs are just not gonna be a thing anymore. Like, it's gonna be insane. I know somebody brought it up. Actually, I think it was a Scott the Wild's video. How it would be cool if, like, somebody would, like, took the time to actually make modern CRTs. And it's kind of funny. It comes full circle. Like, those parts are going to be so old and outdated, they're going to become expensive. But the first couple of years, it was outdated. You know, CRTs was, you know, it was everywhere. You could buy it for cheap. I'm sure all the parts were overseas. But now, it's going to start going up and up. More demand. And CRTs are still being used, like retro game enthusiasts are still using them. They're still using tournaments for older games. Because fighting games just run better on CRTs. Because the ones that was, you know, designed during that era. Real fascinating subject. I own Scream of the Viking Redux and Scream of the Viking 3. And one might be asking, how does that work? And I'll be like, I know exactly how that works. Because I used to buy random Steam keys off of eBay all the time, and that's where those come from. from time to time, I always get a hankering of doing that. It's been like a good couple years since I last did that. Yeah, at least it feels like it's been a couple of years. But every now and then, I'm like, I wouldn't mind doing that again because they're so cheap. It's shady, yes. I've never been duped by one. Like, I've always gotten games. The same amount of games, and if I did the total correctly, I would get my money's worth. Despite the quality of the games, yes. Like, I never got, you know, like, oh, I got your money, see ya, bye, and not get the games at all. Like, I did get games. I think the best game, like, best in quotes, game I got out of those was, a Warhammer game, which is a series I just have no interest in. No offense to Warhammer game, fans out there. I know Warhammer's big. Don't get me wrong, I know Warhammer's a big thing. I just, me personally, and actually, I know, because I do buy them from different sellers, that sometimes I do have the same keys, and I actually do have TXT file here of all the Steam keys. Well, it might not be on this computer right now. It might be on a flash drive, actually, but I do have a list of some Steam keys that I've just never been used. I don't know if they're still good, I just need to figure out what to do with them. I'm like, maybe I'll just give them away to some people, and then I just never get around to it. Like some of my friends, I'm like, hey! But then I'm like, well, the quality of the games are really bad. Do I want to really be that friend? And I don't want to resell them on eBay, that just feels wrong. Alright, 47 minutes in. I'm probably just gonna go an hour with this guy RPG, and then I'm gonna switch it to Friday Night Funkin'. Oh, I apologize if the game's been paused on stream at any point. I'm flipping through Windows right now, and maybe sometimes I might accidentally minimize it, and that causes the game. Like that. Instead of just having it underneath the window. That, so I apologize for that if that has come up. Also, what I need to do after this, I need to see if I can actually stream from N64. I do have one. I'm not 100%. Yeah, I should have the wires for it because my brother gave me his N64. He just said, yeah, you can keep it. When I moved into this place because I somehow just... Well, no, but it's been stored at my mom's place since I moved out. And then when I came over one time to visit them, they said, just please take your brother's video games and whatnot. Oh, I need to switch out characters. But, yeah, and his N64 was that. But I did ask him, hey, do you mind if I just, like, do you want me to have it? I got your N64, I'm holding on to it. He's like, just have it, it's yours. So, I do officially have an N64, which is great. And I got a couple of his N64 games with it. I had a couple of N64 games, myself personally. All the N64 games I had were either ones that were like a novelty that I picked up over the years, or ones that I had since I was a kid. Like Paper Mario I had since I was a kid, because Paper Mario. But, yeah, I need to make sure if I can actually hook that up. Because the capture the device I have for GameCube, the little adapter for it, I believe works for an N64 as well. And I don't think it looks bad. Like, they made a dedicated GameCube one and a dedicated N64 one. But I think the GameCube one works on the N64. It's just not dedicated to the N64, so it's going to look a little off. I need to test that out. Because if it doesn't work, if it doesn't look too bad, then that means I can stream N64 games just fine. And I'll add that to the list of things I can stream. We'll do almost. Mojo. I played that game. I remember actually when I picked up Mojo. It was after we went and saw Dragon Ball Evolutions in theaters. Me and a group of buddies, we had the whole theater to ourselves, and we just riffed on Dragon Ball Evolutions. It was actually a grand time. That was actually one of the best movie experiences. Going to see Dragon Ball Evolutions with a bunch of friends. And we went to the GameStop next door, and I just picked up a couple PS2 games there that just caught my interest, the cheap ones. And Mojo was one of them. I'm fairly certain I got 3 games that day. Mojo's the only one. Oh, it was Mojo's and Duel Masters. Those were 2 of them. There was a 3rd one. I don't remember the 3rd one I picked up that day. And yeah, I do still have Duel Masters. Right? I don't have. That wasn't GameCube, was it? No, it was PS2. Yeah, PS2. I don't know if Duel Masters was on the GameCube or not. I actually have a couple of videos on YouTube I saved on my playlist where it's just like it's a compilation, it's a complication, yes. It's a video showcasing some gameplay of every single game for a system, and I got one for GameCube. It's like what? Well, GameCube's not long. Have they gone through PS2? Oops. Mineralize it again. Yeah, they have gone through all the PS2 games. According to them, no, these are official licensing. I think it's all official games that they go through. I don't know if they do bootleg, but according to the list, 4,218 PS2 games, and the video is 11 hours long, showcasing gameplay for every one of those. I had it in my head to like just riff on it at some point, but 11 hours might be a little bit. Currently, the channel is called Virtual Gaming Library, VGL. I recommend it. They're currently going through the PS1 library, because what they do is, they go through every video game for a console alphabetical. And then once they get through the all the video games, then they put it all together in one long video. And currently they're doing that for PS1. Which shouldn't be too much from now, because they're on B right now. Yeah, they just, like, 3 weeks ago, they got done with PSP. 700? Oh, wait. 1,978 total PSP games, and the video is 5 hours long. But they also do regional games as well. Like, they have a, like, I'm looking at PSP right now. They did a dedicated, all 776 PSP USA games. And then they'll have, like, there was one for PS2 where, like, all... It wasn't 2 games. All 270, 206, 207 exclusive NTSU video games. So there is 207 games exclusive to the United States. Or not, excuse me, North America. I just like interesting. I just like stuff like that. Oh, this video is 3 years ago. PS2 exclusive games. 30 games you can't play anywhere else but the PS2. I wonder if any games on this list is outdated. Again, this list is 3 years ago. Whenever I riff on anybody's videos like this, I don't mean it in any harsh way towards the person. Like, we all got opinions at the end of the day. Everybody's got an opinion. And there's nothing wrong with that. Unless you're, you know, a really terrible person that says awful things. And by awful, I mean like hurtful things. And yeah, you're awful. I will make fun of you all day. Every ill intention. Oh, this is a Metal Jesus video. Time Splitters? That is getting an HD collection, isn't it? Oh, is that a remake? Blood with Hell? Rad? I'm familiar with some of these games. Guilty Gear X2? Well, about that. Well, I actually own X2 on PS2, but okay, that particular version of X2 I think might be PS2 exclusive. But since then we had you know, updated versions of X2. Like the one on Steam right now is got rollback netcode and whatnot. And funny thing, the original Guilty Gear is on Steam too for the PS1 one, and it has rollback netcode as well if I'm not mistaken. It's pretty funny stuff. What else? I'm just skimming through this list. Destruction Derby, Arenas, okay. 24 was game. 24 was PS2. I feel like that was the 360. Oh, it was PS2 only. Interesting. Airblade? I've heard of Airblade. The Getaway? The Getaway was PS2? Yeah, look at that. I thought that had a GBA port at the very least, but no, the Getaway was PS2 only. Interesting. SOCOM US Navy SEALs, yeah, that was like a big thing for PS2. That was like one of the first online, one of the first games you can play online on PS2. The market cry? Wait, that did a... Well, again, this list is 3 years old. No, the market... Okay, that's still PS2 exclusive. Okay. I thought that had a Steam release. Well, some of these might be on PS2. The Wikipedia page would tell me if it was on PS2. Oh, excuse me. Gungrave. I gotta pick up Gungrave. Katamari Damacy. Well, Katamari Damacy did get a remake or an HD port. I forget which. I need to pick it up at some point. Front Mission 4. Downhill Domination. Sounds scary. Looks scary. Some kind of gauntlet-looking game. Aqua Teen Hunger Force Zombie Ninja Pro AM. That's funny. I've got to make a trip to the game store. It's been so long, and I'm like, man, I want to go shopping for games again. Like actually physical. And I'll take all the proper precautions and whatnot. Yeah, we'll finish this one up here, and then we'll move on to Friday Night Funkin' stuff. SSX. War of the Monsters. I thought War of the Monsters had a GameCube version. But I guess not. I always saw War of the Monsters at stores. Rogue Galaxy. Now I know Rogue Galaxy got a PSN version. With trophy support too, actually. I actually own a PS copy of Rogue Galaxy. I only played a little bit of Rogue Galaxy, but I enjoyed my time with it. Definitely an RPG I do want to get back to. Hopefully pretty soon for me streaming some more RPGs. How much is Rogue Galaxy worth? Oh, it's cheap. That's actually kind of surprising. $17. I wonder if it's gone down in price because of the PSN version. No, it's actually gone up a little bit. No, it kind of fluctuates, but it never got past $30. It looks like. Yeah, it looked like it never got past $30. Mr. Mosquito, I actually own this game. It was one of those PS2 games that I've been wanting for a long time, and then I finally got one. Good stuff. Shadow King. That's a PS2 game I also have. Played it a little bit, but I enjoyed it quite a bit. Shadow Hearts. Okay, we're starting to get some of the RPGs here. Sudoku 4, I think that game's expensive. Sudoku. I cannot pronounce $40 for a complete price. 5 is the expensive one, isn't it? Yeah, 5's the $100 one. I'm sure 4 is going to start going up in price too at some point. Xenosaga. I am happy to say I have all 3 copies of Xenosaga, so I'm safe. Thank God I have all 3 copies of Xenosaga. I bought Xenosaga 1 on my own. My brother, my older brother, he actually introduced me to Xenosaga. I bought 1. 2 and 3 was gifted to me by an old high school friend of mine. He just had no interest in me, and he just gave it to me. So yes, I got Xenosaga 3 for free. And how much is that game worth? It's actually one of the more expensive games in my collection. Xenosaga 3 is currently my second most expensive game in my collection at $230. It's just right underneath the first class edition remake. Radius, man, it's 327. I can't believe Rhapsody is going up in price. Rhapsody and Musical Adventure is $177. How much is the DS version of Rhapsody? Which I also have a copy of that one. $30. That might actually start going up in price too. If anybody is ever interested in playing Rhapsody Musical Adventure, I just recommend playing the DS version. It's more to it. The combat matches Little Princess. They updated the combat where it's not a tactical game anymore. The battle system is just like Little Princess in the DS version, and I just recommend that one over the PS1 version. Like, whenever I play Rhapsody again, I want to try to stream the DS version. More so because the playthrough I did on my YouTube of Rhapsody before I started streaming, unfortunately was not 100%. But whenever I do the DS version, I want to make that 100%. I think it was just like one thing I messed up too. And the DS version actually adds a bestiary as well. So, you know, a little more extra stuff to it. I enjoyed that version. That was a tangent. My PS3 collection. The good and the bad games. I'm starting to get Metal Jesus Rocks recommended. That was only a year ago. I'm probably going to take a look at that afterwards. Alright, after this, I'm going to switch it over to Friday Night. Oh, so again, that's another weapon that's normally animated, but it's still from this Disgaea RPG. The Axe Fabulosaurus. You know what? Actually, before I end Disgaea RPG, we'll try fighting Artina at least one time and get beat terribly. But it looks like they really recommend you using fist characters, which I only have really one that's up to snuff a little bit. Yeah, let's go try her out. We'll give it a whirl. Okay, we gotta fix this up. We gotta add Power Fabulosaurus back in. Everybody's above 1,000 at the very least. Yeah, we'll give it a shot. I gotta turn auto off immediately though.
おとなしくしてください。無礼者。覚悟せい。そんな。覚悟せい。そんな。行きます。そんな。あいた。無礼者。皆さん。ごめんなさい。
行くぞ。
Yeah, that's not good. Okay.
神。
Hey, but we get to see a new animation though.
引き届けたまえ。
なんだ
Yeah. That's about right. Alright, that's gonna be it for this guy RPG. With the Final Fantasy IV background.